this off. There we go. Oh. Boom. Live here. Boom, perfect. Let me just make sure this is all good. There we go. Hello. Let me know how you how's everyone doing? Let me just make sure this is all good. Hello Jay. Hello. Let me just move this forward. Hello Chris. Hello. Hello Jono. Hello. Let me know how you are. Let me know how your day's been at the charts. For those who are new to the live, then welcome. I do go live every night from Sunday to Thursday, most of the times at 8 p.m. And this live is more of a chill live, marking up levels, coming up with plans for later on / tomorrow, and just answering any questions along the way. So how has everyone found today? Hello Katie, hello Shane, hello Wingnut, Graham, John. How's it going? Been an interesting day today. Very interesting. So didn't expect such a volatile move. I really didn't expect this this head and shoulders here to be as crazy as it was. We did give this head and shoulders in the group this morning. So, shoulder, head, shoulder, anticipating, a move to the downside. Didn't expect it to be as crazy as it was. I know a lot of members, a few members did get into that position and ride it down, and, huge fair play for that. Because that is a, crazy move. So yeah, very, very interesting move. And then we just went straight to the value area low, instantly to the value area low. So yeah. Ryan, riskier because if price close above a sell area, then that basically sellers have sort of won that battle, if that makes sense. And it means that a lot of the orders have been filled. So a level of resistance, a level of support, broken down very simply, is just orders. That's all it is. It's nothing more than orders. And if we can close above a level of resistance, then that can suggest that we've soaked up the majority of the orders at that level, and therefore it's not a strong level. That's all the level of support and resistance is when it comes down to it. It's just orders. I was here for the first time, have been following you for a couple of weeks now. Looking forward to learn and quit my 9 to 5. Nice, like always. Nice, mate. Glad to have you here. And if you've got any questions, just let me know. And then we'll be doing the bootcamp live after this. I'm going to keep this live relatively short as I want to get the bootcamp live out a pretty good time. I like the idea of doing more chill live first, so 8 p.m, and then bootcamp live after. I feel like bootcamp live is more of a nighttime thing, and then plus I think when people first join the group, I like them to see the normal live, feel comfortable, and not just get chucked straight into the bootcamp live of the the in detail education. I want to keep it nice off the bat, if that makes sense. Me for the day. Nice PG. That's nice. It's really nice getting out. After that one loss, I did put in, I think, a very important message, which I'm going to read now. I put it in the private group earlier. I think it's very, very, very important. So in the private group, I put earlier, something has been very apparent today throughout everyone's trading, and that is survival. So the number one rule in trading, before anything, before profit, is conservation of capital. Conservation of capital is the most important thing. And I put here, I think I'm going to read this message out because I do think you can learn so much from this message, and implementing the things from this message is really good. So I put, a lot of people think a checklist and rules are there for you to find winners. They are there for you to avoid losers. Take two people bowling. One of them you tell to aim directly down the middle, you give them a strategy to bowl, and you give them all the tips you can possibly give them. And then you take a second one and you just put the rails up and you tell them to just throw the ball. Okay, who wins? My bet would be on the person with the rails up, but it would be pretty close. But who would have tried the hardest? Who would be more mentally exhausted? And who would be more likely to make a mistake going forward? Chances are the person who was using the strategy, they were really trying to get it down dead center, and then they maybe miss a bowl, they get angry at themselves, they just try and go for power, and then by the end of the second game, they're just looking at the stat, trying to get the fastest bowl down the lane. They're not even caring about the pins going down, okay? And that compares strategy to just having, you know, a basic checklist to avoid, to try and avoid losers. So, I said putting guardrails up means you don't have to think as much. Even if you throw an absolute stinker, you know it can't be that bad. Better for mentality, far easier, less work, more scalable, great position to scale. Benefits are endless. The rails are your checklist. And then I put a great start, a checklist for trading that anyone can implement regardless of experience level, is risk per trade is a set pound or dollar amount you stick to. So you risk, let's say, £20 or £30 on each trade. You do that on every single trade. Non-negotiable for vast majority of traders. If you have one loss, you stop trading for the day. Reason for one loss over two loss is if you have two losses in a day, normally you're quite annoyed, quite agitated. We want to avoid that feeling. We want to avoid that feeling entirely. One of the biggest mistakes that came from the last challenge, which I saw, by a mile, which you should definitely avoid, is a lot of people closing winners early and letting losers ride to stop loss. Now, a great tip to implement to fix that, when your trade is running one-to-one risk to reward, so this is your stop loss, this is your take profit, when it's running above this one-to-one, that is the only point you can take partials, you can close the position. Between here and here, you do not touch the trade. Only touch the trade above this point. This stops you from closing out winners early, which is just, you know, not very good at all. And then next one was enter at the level. Don't wait for a level to be hit and then wait for us to move past it. Just try and get in at the level. Institutions don't wait for confirmations. They get in at the levels. I think those are a few very, very important points, and I think some like actionable things you can take away. Hello, Paul. Let me move this over here. Nice Lady H. Let me just move this. Get rid of these markings. There we go. Ian, I wouldn't be looking to enter this right now. We had a rather large move up. Wait there. Where's my... there we go. I was looking at entering this like a lot, but then after the 1 minute time frame, we just didn't get any divergences on the 1 minute, like no divergences at all. And just, you know, sellers just weren't in control at all. We can just see every green candle is bigger than every red candle, like buyers, which is completely in control. But if I was to enter this trade now, I'd look to the left-hand side of my chart on like my midterm time frame, so the 15-minute, 24-minute, or 30-minute. I'd look for a previous high and I'd slap it above there. So probably go down to the 15-minute. Okay, we got a previous high here. I'll just put it there. Like distant stop loss, but I think for majority of people on that midterm time frame, it's probably better. If you want a tight stop loss, maybe go into like the 5-minute. But just above a previous high, keeping it simple. Hello, Sam. Tomorrow level-headed. Nice PG trader. Very, very nice. Hello, Nigel. Anyone else in a buy? I am in a swing buy that I've still got open. But other than that, no. But yeah, we'll get some nice levels marked up and we'll see what we can find. But let me know how your day's been at the charts, guys. Let me know how you've found it. I know this move down was a bit of a pain for some people, big profits for other people, but a bit of a pain for some people. So, okay. So, yeah, let me know how your day was. And I think that that message earlier that I sent into the private group that I just spoke about, I think that's so important. So important. If you're struggling trading, implementing those things and journaling, you are on the path to success. Like, so clear cut. We're doing G. Good, Sam. Just watching today. Okay, nice, KT. Really nice. And yeah, and also, what? Okay, that's fine. And then also, Mondays are particularly, normally quite annoying days as well. So Monday, Fridays, from journaling your trades, you'll probably pick up the Monday and Friday are normally difficult days as well. So being cautious of that, seeing what days you perform best in, seeing what conditions you perform best in. A lot of people try and optimize their system and they don't optimize themselves for price action. Optimize yourself for price action, optimize your system for price action. Don't over-optimize though, because then you'll over-optimize for previous price action, you'll get rinsed. Justine, what positions were you looking to enter, and why do you think it was a bad day? I got in at 90. Okay, really nice. Okay, really nice trade, Sam. Getting in at 91 is very, 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 very nice. Seriously nice. A lot of people, I remember we were in the Discord earlier, a lot were looking for buyers here. I did put in the Discord earlier that I was looking here as well. And I had some like breathing room stops at around, I think I said 70, 78. So discussing that in the Discord earlier. We are still really struggling to pass this sell zone here. Golden pocket, previous low. Finding it really difficult. Money flow's not really shifting to the downside. It does look like we are going to come down. I realised today that you don't post a single section in the private group just as well. I picked that up today before trading tomorrow. Okay, good Lady H. Got in at 43, 42. Was it doing that? 43, 42. Okay, nice. X 0.1 sells using WizKids ladder strat. Nice. Mooney, very, very, very nice. Okay, we're pushing down now. Very, very nice. That big profits. Big profits, Mooney. Nice work. Hello, Craig. I just replied to you, Craig, just before this live as well. I have got the busiest night ever tonight. It's not even funny. Like, it's actually like, it's not good. It's so busy. I bought a new hydration drink that I've never, like, caffeine drink that I've never tried before. The thesis is when you have some sort of new caffeine drink, like, my body gets used to Red Bull. So now when I have a new caffeine drink, like, my body's going to be like, what the hell is this? And just go crazy. That's the hypothesis. So I'm hoping I just can't, like, yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get any sleep tonight. Is what it is. Is the divergence on the 1 minute time frame? So, no. I mean, there was a slight divergence here, but like this is a very, very, very like small divergence. Yeah, not really any divergences here that I can visibly see right now. Yeah, not really any divergences. Okay, all good, Craig. Yeah, and Sam, how's your personalized report from Craig? Seen that? Hey, Max, all good. Quick question: how do I get to have a one-to-one with you, if that's possible? Do a book? Bait, I don't do one-to-ones very often at all. I did them like 2-3 months ago, but just finding the time for them is next to impossible. And I do want to make sure I'm dedicated to them. So I'm gonna try and bring them back, but they'll probably be like every 3 months, and for like 1 day, I'll just do like a bunch. I did like, I remember I set aside like 2 days, and I did a bunch, and they were really, really, really good, and I really enjoyed them. But each one's like, an hour plus. So I'll just have to let you know. Definitely not in December, and not start of January. Just way too busy. But yeah, I'll look to bring them back soon. And I think it'll be really good. Okay, Craig, I looked through earlier, but I do need to, message that. My message, you'll see my message. My message was on other things. You'll see why. Review from start. How to spot. Louis, so divergence, indicator going one way, price going another way. That is it. In very simple terms, that is it. The best way to learn divergences is to just find them on your chart, send a screenshot into the Discord or send a screenshot to me, see if it's right. And just keep on doing that until every single divergence you send is correct. That's the best way to learn. So just go on your chart, mark up something which you think looks like a divergence, see if it's right. If it is, great, next one. If it isn't, learn from it, next one. It's the best way to learn. Best. If you know all ColezTrades members, those still aren't part of the community, don't wait until the New Year's resolution. Join today, let your journey begin. Love that, Greg. How you doing, Greg? How are things? Greg's such a goat, man. I love Greg. Bro, got nothing but time anyway. Yeah, love it. Love it, Craig. Okay, we are moving down now. Let's see if we hold this trend line. It's going to be interesting. Best thing you do, you won't regret. Appreciate that, Alan. Love that. And if you want to see a live with me and Alan as well, I mean, I need to like pin it onto... Okay, we are. I know quite a few are in cells right now. If you want to see a live with me and Alan, by the way, you can go into the live section on YouTube. You scroll down until you see me and a far handsomer version of me on the lives, and then you can click on that and you can see a live with me and Alan. Alan does an absolutely amazing job at giving a sort of different opinion on things as well. So really good. Really good. And then I hope everyone's looking forward to 2026 as well. It's going to be, amazing. More meetups. We've got a lot of things planned. I've got like projects with like so many members of the community. It's actually crazy. So really looking forward to 2026. I mean, how far everything's come and some of the things which a lot of members have accomplished in 2025 has been absolutely amazing. So going into 2026, it's just, yeah, it's only start. Okay, we are dropping from this level now. Lovely. In February, we'll be having one end of February. I need to lock in specific dates and times and location, but end of February will be another meetup. I will be in UK near Christmas, and so that'll be interesting. I don't know. Last time I was in the UK, I was there for a day, so we'll see how things pan out there. But end of February, I'll be doing a big meetup, which should be really good as well. For those who weren't at the last meetup, basically what we'll do, it'll be different to the last one, but similar-ish. Basically, we'll get a big venue, get everyone there. We'll get like a little stage, get some people on for talks and stuff. Try and make it extremely not only educational but also fun as well. Let everyone meet each other. I think it's good to meet up in person. Build on that community aspect of it. And then from there, we'll all go out and get some food, maybe a couple of drinks as well. You never know. Sam, we'll 100% get you there. I think, Sam, you're the youngest in the group. So we'll get you there. I've got to live with famous Alan and get my trading right. The pressure is real. That's brilliant. See you, bro. Oh, we're gonna feb off in advance. Then give me two. Yeah, I'll give you a good bit in advance. And so we'll get that sorted. But in 2026, looking to make it a more... I've spoke to Brandon about this quite a bit, and also Bella about this quite a bit as well. But doing like mini meetups, like 2 weeks from now, we're going to be at this coffee shop. If you're in this area, obviously I won't be able to, attend each one, but we'll like organize them. Yo, we're going to be at this coffee shop. Everyone just bring their laptops, bring their phones, whatever. Like coffee's on me, and just try and share ideas and everything. Okay, this weekend like it's going to be one here, and just do them around and start like a trading sort of meet up thing where basically like we'll say like certain area coffee shop. Okay, if you're in that area, you can just turn up, and just talk through ideas and everything. So that's something as well. And then big meetups take more planning, and getting a venue in a big city is expensive as hell as well. Like forget food and everything, that's fine. Getting a venue and that type of thing sorted is actually like it's a lot bigger than I thought. Good to see you, Sam, sticking to the plan. Yeah, Sam, definitely give us an update on how the plan's going with Craig as well. Big volume to the downside, by the way. Very, very, very big. Second largest. I mean, not second largest. Maybe like third largest red candle of the day. Maybe the largest. Wow. Okay. That level was a late bloomer. Okay. Yes, very, very large. Okay. This is sort of maintained bearish structure then. I mean, we haven't took out this high. We haven't had to go over the SMC yesterday. We haven't had a change of character. Still, this is on the sort of low / medium time frames. This is definitely bearish. I think we can anticipate the range to continue here. I do need to... one second. Let me know if you've got any questions regarding these, this level and regarding what's on the chart as well. Boom. I do apologize, guys. I don't like to go on my phone when I'm live, but I have to write that down and go on here and type this. There we go. Busy, busy, busy. Just on the clan. Glad to be here. Where do I start? Hello, Dean. Hello. First off, what's your experience in trading, Dean? How long you been trading for? Are you completely new to trading? Support group before regarding entry deposits and a few other bits. Speak soon. Nice, Lewis. Yeah, I have got a lot of messages on the support. There was a few things. I had a big call with a member which is on another project. A member who has had quite an eclectic career in various coaching aspects as well, literally around the world, and so pulling some of their skills from coaching some very, very, very high performers, and leveraging what they've done in the group. That's so there was a big call there, which was quite a long one. So got a bit behind on that, but it was good. Start by pulling your hair out in advance, then being shot at. The being the shot at's crazy, Louis. But yeah, welcome, Dean. And it's nice. I like it when someone says like they're new, and then everyone's just like welcome. I think that's so amazing. I like that type of respect. I think it's very, very good. Very, very good. By the way, let me know your thoughts on like the cafe idea. Like, I really, something I really like about Dubai is like it's very common for you to be like, yeah, let's grab a coffee quick. Like, and you just go, you meet somewhere for like 15-30 minutes, discuss what you need to discuss, have a coffee, and on your way. Like, it's just a very high productive, like, nice thing to do, gets you out, gets you in person, and sometimes, you've got to shake a few hands here and there. And so it allows you to do that and meet people, and plus an idea shared in person, seeing someone's visceral reaction to an idea is important and allows better growth. So I'm intrigued to hear people's ideas with that. I think it would be not too bad to set up actually. So yeah. There's always a cafe at the racetrack. Flint Speed, we might have to get the Get the group down there. I think it might be time. Should work out where to put buy sell zones from it. Jono, so fixed range volume profile. Here, it would be difficult to pull on the lower time frames. I'd have it on the higher time frames. So what I do is I literally look for rectangular price action. I can see that if we just draw out what price is doing, we can see that price is relatively in a rectangle. And so I'm going to pull a fixed volume range profile off it. We don't want to pull it over like trending price because then you'll just get, like it just won't end well. One thing we can do, let's get to marking up. I do like this. What is, there we go. We can pull this out. Okay, that's nice. Let's get rid of this. I don't know what that is. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that and that. Okay, that's cool. Okay, another reaction off this trend line. You know, if we anticipate the range to continue, then we can anticipate us to come to this value area high. We could be forming a very similar pattern as to what gold has performed a lot, which is like a bullish pennant. So bullish pennant basically looks like we're gaining momentum before a breakout to the upside. This would make a lot of sense. I think in trading, a good thing to look at is, does it make sense? Whenever I'm looking at any trade, is it unreasonable to ask price to do this? Okay. And it's like, okay, think of price like someone who's either constantly inside, you know, they're constantly inside, or someone who's constantly outside. Okay. So price is either in two states. It's either that type of person who wants to always go camping and they want to go outside and to the beach and this, that, and the other. They always want to be outside, new places. And then someone who just wants to stay in. What is price doing? If you ask someone who just wants to stay in to go outside, they ain't going outside. And it's unreasonable to ask them that. If you ask someone who's always outside to stay in, they're going to say no. It's unreasonable to ask them that. If price is constantly in one area, like it's ranging here, okay, then it's unreasonable to ask price to leave that area. If price is constantly making new highs and moving to the upside, it's constantly going outside. It's unreasonable to ask it to stay inside a range. What we can learn from this is when price is trending, we want to anticipate it to continue to trend. We don't want to confine it. When price is ranging, we want to anticipate price to continue to range. I think that was a good little analogy there. Quite happy with that. Craig getting done over by the autocorrect. Just took the punch. Nice. Love that, Lady H. Being active as well. Really like it. Take him for Craig and the Fabio. Nice. It's nice. Long old journey, Lady H. Yeah, I mean, the trading is very, it's different for each person. Some people, it's a long journey. Some people, it's a not short journey, but shorter journey. Some people pick it up quicker than others. It really does depend on your mentality and your approach to money. But I think if you can, I think the best position to get into is it's like boxing in terms of, when you first go boxing, you're going to be tired, you're going to be getting beaten up, you're going to be getting broken noses, and you're going to feel awful, okay? And it's horrendous. But once you know the fundamentals, okay, once you know how to stick your jab out and block, it's fun. Like, it's nice. You can turn up, it's nice. Okay, and you don't have any sort of concerns of getting damaged or passing out or anything like that. In trading, once you've got those guardrails up, which I spoke about earlier, once you've got that risk management sorted, once you've got a few rules in place, once you've had a losing trade, sack it in for the day. Risk a set amount per trade. Only enter at support and resistance. Just a small checklist. Something to filter out a ton of the bad trades. Then you're chilling, okay? You know you're not going to lose more than you want to lose. Your risk is low. And you know you're not going to get into a state of sort of, mental annoyance, okay? You're chilling, okay? Your downside's very minimal. So then you can learn to really enjoy it, find it interesting, and really build on that edge. And that's when it becomes, you enter like a trading flow state of just adding to your system here and there and doing this and doing that. And then before you know it, you've built up your edge, you're consistently profitable, and it's like, okay, now it's time to scale my capital, which is the easiest part in trading, especially nowadays. Can I break down on how to use YouFunded? Got my account today and want to learn the platform before I make mistakes. Blakey, so if you head into the YouFunded section, actually drop me a message on Telegram. I'll send you through the video directly, so it saves you scrolling through. I've got a video which like shows you how to take partials, open and close positions, this, that, and the other. I'm probably going to record one actually after this. I think it's good to record one after this, just to get it sorted. 2023 Fabia. Amazed how price can change so much in the night. Highs and lows you would not expect. Yeah, Asia can catch you off guard. I mean, sometimes we've seen Asia do nothing, and then other times they go crazy. They go crazy. Something which, speaking of Asia, I did see a guy in the shop. I went and bought a drink before this quickly, and he was there, and he was like a very young Chinese guy, and he was like, I don't know, maybe 25 years old, and he couldn't find where like the masks were, because like, I don't know, they like to wear the masks still, and he couldn't find where they were, and they were telling him exactly where it was, and like directing him to it, and he was just getting really confused. Meanwhile, his watch on, which was like a $1.5 million watch, okay, and I'm like, okay, this guy's like under 25, he's got a $1.5 million watch, and he can't figure out what left and right is. Oh my, I just thought I'd share that story with you, because I was stood behind this guy in the queue, just watching it like, man, I need this watch. Like, I ain't spending 1.5 million on a watch. Like, I could be a billionaire. I ain't doing that. But yeah, crazy. Genuinely, I just had like a really profound moment of like, what is this guy doing? And the thing is, though, there was a line of guys behind me, and we were all looking at each other like, what are we watching right now? What is going on here? I don't know. It was a very weird experience. No common sense. Yeah, I mean, it's I don't know what's going on with him, but yeah, interesting experience. Very interesting. Very nice watch though. Yes, so like always, so inside the private group, there's the courses. I'd recommend working through those to begin with, and just basically getting involved, trying to mark up charts and answering any questions along the way. I really recommend, like always, to watch the masterclass I did with Alan and Depeche here on YouTube. I think the one with Alan is particularly good. I think watching that like a couple of times, watch it, look at price action, watch it again. That will help you just understand the charts a lot more. And then from there, going through the course and adding to that, which is inside the private group, I think is a very, 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 very good idea. I think that's the best way. See you in a bit, Louis. See you in a bit. Just replying to message on here. All good, Lewis. Wait, what was... Oh, okay, there we go. Lewis, I wasn't in that sell for that huge move down. Very nice, Lewis, though. Very, very, very nice. Very nice trade. So really, really, really well done for that. But yeah, it didn't really get any like confirmations on the 1 minute. The only thing here was the spike in money flow, which I did point out, but I didn't write in the Telegram just because I I don't know. It just didn't look the best. But spike up in money flow is normally an indication of a top on gold as well. But let's get into marking up some charts. If you've got any questions along the way, let me know. And let's get into. I'm gonna get rid of these trend lines because they look a bit annoying. Then we've still got this level down here. Let's see if I still agree with what I put out yesterday. If we do break this trend line, though, I do see a very much increase in volume to the downside. We do have a lot of wicks at this level here. Really struggle to break down a lot of liquidity there. That gives me confidence in that level. 0.786 resistance, previous value area high. It's actually a previous value area high. Interesting. Let's see if we've got anything on the ColezTrades indicator. We do have a naked point of control just below the level. I kind of want to factor that into the level. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to change this a bit. I'm going to move... Where's the 0.786? Okay, the 0.786 is at the low. I'm going to flip this level upside down as I want the highest probability possible. So instead of a 0.786 previous value area high, 0.786 naked point of control, stronger level. There we go. Flip it upside down. Higher probability. Just want to look to optimize the levels a bit. Make sure. This I don't particularly like now, just because if we do move up from this trend line, then I kind of expect us to come to the upper extremity of it. So that would mean passing through this level. But we do have this previous support here, previous resistance here, golden pocket. Like, it is objectively quite nice. Let's see if we've got anything there. Nothing really there. This is a nice strong level that we're at right now, that we're bouncing off currently. Could be something to look at literally right now. Let's put this there. We haven't quite hit the golden pocket. We have on this low though. Money flows curving to the upside. Have to keep an eye on that. But yeah, let me know if you've got any questions regarding these levels here. So we've got this sell level here, which looks particularly nice. This buy level here, which looks particularly nice. And then if you are looking to get into a potential buy position like right now, at this golden pocket, like sort of below the 300 level, doesn't look too bad at all. Chances are we've moved away from it now, but it doesn't look like a bad area to look to get into buy positions either. Like, really doesn't look like it at all. So yeah, that's something to consider if you were looking for buy positions anyway at this level. I do agree, it does look all right. So yeah, let me know if you've got any questions regarding these levels, guys. And then we'll wrap up the live, and we'll get the boot camp live on the way in about 45 minutes. This live, which I do at 8 PM each night, is a more chill, relaxed live, just looking for the levels that I'm going to look to trade. And then the next live that I do is the bootcamp live. That's more educational, formal, covering one topic in detail. It's going to be a good one tonight, bit more advanced one. But regardless of if you're at the point of implementing it in your trading, regardless, understanding it will help you just understand the charts more. It will allow you to understand what's going on inside the candles more, and just give you more clarity at the charts, I think. So I think tuning into that will just give you a better knowledge for you to just understand what's more going on, if that makes sense. So let me know if those levels look good. Let me know if that makes sense. Let me know if you've got any questions. Yes, lights always. The bootcamp levels, that's another thing that we should definitely have a look through. So the bootcamp lives, They're recorded on a playlist here in YouTube. I definitely recommend tuning into the boot camps where possible, or getting them watched each day. Even if you watch them on like 1.5, 2 times speed after the fact, just going through, listening to the content, really focusing and listening to the content, and then what we go over, looking on the chart and finding it on the chart, okay? Going through the quiz that we do at the end and going through that. We're going to be optimizing the boot camp as we go. So yeah, I definitely recommend tuning into that as well. Yeah, it's all on there from day one. Because I do it live, the first like 3 minutes or so are normally like catching up and not the boot camp. So just keep in mind that. But the content's extremely high quality. So if you go through that, there's no way you can go through each 30 day. Like the 30 days of the boot camp, so 30 lessons, and not come out the other side with an absolutely amazing knowledge of trading. It's just impossible. So listen in the car. Yeah, since I can't remember, maybe like 3 weeks ago. Some people get them and some people don't, so I don't know. Bloody adverts. Some people get them though, and some people don't, so I don't really understand how that works with YouTube. All there from day one. Yeah, and the YouTube's going to be getting a lot more, like going into 2026. It's going to be like a lot more, so like 2 videos a week, still continue with the lives each night, the bootcamp live each day, more optimized. I'm going to be editing the bootcamps after as well, so there are a lot more concise videos, because obviously live, I want to be interacting with everyone, make sure everyone's up to speed and all good. Whereas after the fact, I want the video to be more concise, so it'll be like clipped up, like certain parts removed and this, that, and the other, so just so it's like the most rock solid information possible. Nigel, my ads on any platform are just the most bonkers trading stuff. Yeah, insane. I get some weird trading adverts. I think that's because I most of the time I go onto certain platforms, I'm like looking into like certain ads. I want to know what people are doing, this, that, and the other. So I'm directly clicking on them, seeing what they're doing. Even if logged in. Okay, I'll look into the settings and see if I can do anything there. I know there was a few that came up before, like for a while ago, so I'll look into it, but I don't know if I have any control over that. So yeah, I get spammed with Johnny's BS everywhere I go. Yeah, some interesting ones. I get I don't, a lot of them though, I really don't understand how they work. It's very strange. It's very, very, very strange. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I think we'll leave it there. Beautiful move down from this sell zone during the live. So that was really good to see. And 2 really, really nice levels there, which I'll be looking for. And then if you are looking for a potential buy position here, I do think it looks quite nice. Anyway, guys, I'll see you later on the bootcamp live. I think it's like day 15, day 16, day 15. So I'll see you there on the bootcamp day 15. Hope everyone enjoyed the live and hope you've had a great day, guys. So yeah, take care. Have a great night, guys. See you in a bit, Lady H. Brilliant. See you in a bit, Katie, Krishina, Craig. Who else have we had on? Nigel, like always, welcome to the team as well, mate. If you've got any questions at any point, you want to be pointed in the right direction, drop me a message or add us in the Discord or anything. We'll point you in the right direction. Again, any questions, we're always here. See you in a bit, Lewis, Blakey, other Lewis, Louis, who else? William, Alan, Ian. Take care, guys.